Hi there folks, and welcome back to another one-stop trivia short round. My name is Sean, I'll be your host as usual. Hope you are still enjoying all the quizzes that we're putting out. If you've got any comments, any feedback or any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. So let's get on with today's quiz then, shall we? Today's quiz is all about China. Okay, so China. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Question number one. Put this one at the beginning because it's a big question. We'll give you a bit of time to work on it throughout the quiz. What are the 14 countries which border China? So a lot of points up for grabs here. 14 answers, 14 points. Okay, so what are the 14 countries which border China? Okay, question number two. In which city would you find the famous terracotta army? Is it Xi'an, Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, or Chengdu? Okay, so again, in which city would you find the famous terracotta army? Okay, so is it Xi'an, Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, or Chengdu? Okay. Question number three. In which year did Beijing host the Summer Olympic Games? Okay, so which year did Beijing host the Summer Olympic Games? Okay, so on to question number four then. In which year did the Tiananmen Square massacre happen? Okay, so in which year did the Tiananmen Square massacre happen? Question number five. The ancient Chinese practice which uses energy forces to harmonise individuals with their surrounding environment, whose name literally translates into English as wind water, is more commonly known as what? Okay, so again, the ancient Chinese practice which uses energy forces to harmonise individuals with their surrounding environment, whose name literally translates into English as wind water, is more commonly known as what? Okay, and on to question number six. What is the name of the Beijing former Chinese imperial palace and residence of the emperor from the Ming dynasty to the end of the Qing dynasty? Okay, so what is the name of the Beijing former Chinese imperial palace and residence of the emperor from the Ming dynasty to the end of the Qing dynasty? Okay, question number seven. What are the 12 animals that make up the sign of the Chinese zodiac? So here's another big point one for you. Okay, so what are the 12 animals that make up the Chinese zodiac? Okay, so 12 animals on the zodiac, as opposed to the Western zodiac, if you will. The Chinese one, all the animals on them. So what are they? Okay, question number 8. What is the literal translation of Beijing into English? Is it sacred home, northern capital, warrior's rest, or peaceful place? Okay, so again, Beijing literally translates into what in English? Is it sacred home, northern capital, warrior's rest, or peaceful place? Okay, on to question number 9. Rounded to the closest 1,000 kilometers, how long is the Great Wall of China? Obviously, it's quite long. Okay, so rounded to the closest 1,000 kilometers, how long is the Great Wall of China? And finally, question number 10. Which of the following was not invented in China? So we've got paper, ice cream, gunpowder, compasses, bricks, Taekwondo, banknotes, toothbrushes with bristles, chopsticks, dominoes, or incense? Okay, so all but one of those was invented in China, or at least there is very strong evidence to suggest that it was invented in China. Okay, so which one was not invented in China? So paper, ice cream, gunpowder, compasses, bricks, Taekwondo, banknotes, toothbrushes with bristles, chopsticks, dominoes, or incense? Okay, so that is the end of the questions. If you're enjoying the quiz so far, give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and keep up to date with quizzes as and when they come out. We're about to go on to the answers in a moment. Just before I do that though, if you need any more time, just give the video a pause. There's a couple of big questions there, so take as much time as you need. As well, what I'll do is my usual little spiel. Up at the top left, you'll see there's a URL called kidsneededucation.org. It's for a charity based here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. They're the only free primary school in the whole of the city. All the other schools are fee paying of some sort or other, and basically a lot of people cannot afford to send their children to school, so these are children just going by with no education. Kidsneededucation.org provides a school where basically everything is provided for the children, up to and including uniforms. So obviously, these quizzes are all done free of charge here for you. But if you're able to make any kind of donation, even just a £1 or $1, it can go a long way. Donations can be made via the website there, kidsneededucation.org. The other URL that you'll see is onestoptrivia.com. That's the website for One Stop Trivia, funnily enough. You'll find all of our old quizzes there, some other things, sort of trivia books, apps, other bits and pieces, all sorts of trivia stuff there. Give it a wee look. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/onestoptrivia, and the YouTube channel that you're watching is on at the moment. Okay, so as I say, give the video a like if you're enjoying it, and give the channel a subscribe. Okay, so here we go, on to the answers then. So, number one, what are the 14 countries which border China? Okay, so you get 1 point for each of these that you get right. These are listed, I believe, from the size of the length of the border that they share with China. So, Mongolia, Russia, India, Myanmar, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Vietnam, Nepal, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Bhutan, Laos, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan. Okay, so very well done if you managed to get all of those. So again, quick recap: Mongolia, Russia, India, Myanmar, Kazakhstan, North Korea, Vietnam, Nepal, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Bhutan, Laos, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan. Okay, on to the next one. Here we go. Question number 2. In which city would you find the famous Terracotta Army? Was it Xi'an, Beijing, Shanghai, Tianjin, or Chengdu? Well, that would be Xi'an. Xi'an. Okay. Question number 3. In which year did Beijing host the Summer Olympic Games? Well, that was 2008. Okay, 2008. Question number 4. In which year did the Tiananmen Square massacre happen? Okay, so that was in 1989. 1989, okay. Question number 5. The ancient Chinese practice which uses energy forces to harmonise individuals with their surrounding environment, whose name literally translates into English as wind water, is more commonly known as what? Okay, so much more commonly known as Feng Shui. Apologies on pronunciation if it's wrong, but Feng Shui. Okay, question number 6. What is the name of the Beijing former Chinese imperial palace and residence of the emperor from the Ming dynasty to the end of the Qing dynasty? Well, that is the Forbidden City. Okay, the Forbidden City. Question number 7. What are the 12 animals that make up the Chinese zodiac? Okay, so again, 1 point for each of these that you get right. So, rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Okay, so at the time of the recording this, we are in the year of the rat. So again, 1 point for each of those that you get right. Another quick recap. So, big deep breath. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Okay, so again, very well done if you got all 12. Next one, question number 8. What is the literal translation of Beijing into English? Is it sacred home, northern capital, warrior's rest, or peaceful place? Well, that is northern capital. Okay, so not quite as nice sounding as the ones that were made up, but it's what it means, northern capital. Question number 9, rounded to the closest 1,000 kilometers, how long is the Great Wall of China? Well, that is 21,000 kilometers. That's a big wall. Okay, so 21,000, or for the exact measurement, 21,196 kilometers. Question number 10, last one here. Which of the following was not invented in China? So we have paper, ice cream, gunpowder, compasses, bricks, taekwondo, banknotes, toothbrushes with bristles, chopsticks, dominoes, or incense. Well, the one not invented in China, or at least not strongly believed to be invented in China, is Taekwondo. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. Okay, so that is the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for taking part. I hope you enjoyed it. Pop your scores into the comment section down below. As I say, give the video a like, give it a share, give it a follow, a subscribe, any social media options that you have generally available to you. Until the next quiz though, thank you very much for taking part, and goodbye.